How's it going, everybody? My name is Jerry with Aesthetic Auto Detailing. Today we are at my special needs school, a fleet account. We're at their second location in Tustin. We've got anywhere from, I haven't done a count yet, but we've got anywhere from like 15 to 20 vehicles that we have to work on. Today, the main goal, we have to shampoo 6 interiors. They have anywhere from urine, feces, and vomit. So we're gonna knock all those out today. Actually, for the last couple of years, I pretty much have worked like anywhere from like 6 to 7 days a week. I've kind of been at this point, I would say for sure the last 2 years, especially during the summer where I have to turn down work just because I can't get to everybody. I do have like, family members and friends that do help me like on the side, but I'm kind of at the point where I want to get my second vehicle going. Some of you guys have been with me since the beginning. Some of you guys might remember that I had my 94 Silverado. I still have that truck. I do have like, family members and friends that do help me like on the side, but I'm kind of at the point where differently, a little lighter and just have things ready for like, just kind of like my signature washes, I do have like, family members and friends that do help me like on the side, but I'm kind of at the point where that crew, that second rig, just kind of lighten my load a little bit, That's the main goal. So really, this whole video is about me talking about me needing to expand. I need to hire guys. I need to hire some help. So right now, I have my guy Carlos. He's actually been with me for almost a year already. He started helping me last August. And then here and there, I have like my 2 brothers and then my buddy Sal. He helps me every once in a while also. My dad was helping me here and there when he had extra time, when he was available. Well, I don't really require experience because there's a few people that I've taught, it's taken some time, but they've caught on. The main requirements are more like being motivated, hardworking. You gotta be able to, deal with the heat. It does get hot, you get uncomfortable, sweaty, sticky. But I just want reliable people. That's really what it comes down to. I don't want to have to like repeat myself several times. I don't want to have to, obviously with everybody, regardless of who I'm working with, I, as the owner, have to like look over everybody's work, but I want to be able to feel that like, okay, you're going to get the job done. So when I look at it, it's taken care of, That's very important for the people that are, the second crew that are actually going to be doing the second vehicle, because I'm not going to be there. So they're an extension of me, and I need to be able to trust that they're gonna, represent the business well. Hey, but you guys that are looking for a job, especially in like mobile detailing, for example, what are you looking for in a boss, or what are you looking for in the job itself? And another thing, let me know, how do you guys want to get paid? Do you guys want to get paid hourly, by the day, percentage, or salary? Let me know that in the comments below. So at the moment, I don't really have like a full, training process like written down or anything. But what I've noticed is I usually always start the person off with like doing the tires and wheels, for example, degreasing them, using the brake buster, kind of getting in the nooks and crannies, get them to do that. Start off with the little things. Once I start to notice that they get familiar with that. So I notice the people that I have doing the tires, they're the ones that, clean the tires. Once we wash the car, everybody else is kind of doing a wipe down, other things. I noticed that person, they're doing like wiping down the door jambs. I'll have them shine the tires. So I'll try to get them to perfect little things like that first, They're small jobs, but it's a very important detail, because if you miss like a spot on a tire, it shows. Some clients, they don't really see the door jambs. Some clients look out for that. So I want to make sure that my person that I'm training gets used to little things like that. Then we can move them up to vacuuming. Some people may think vacuuming isn't that big of a deal, but us as detailers, we know there's a difference between like just car wash vacuuming and like detail vacuuming. You have stuff embedded in the carpet and the fabrics. You need to use a tornador. Sometimes you need to use a brush, dog hair. You need to push the seat forward, backwards, get in between the seats. That's what I try to teach my people. because if they can't even do something as simple as like giving a good detailed vacuum, then I can't trust them to move up with like using a polisher or, you know, cleaning windows, stuff like that.
How much time do you give them to get it down? First day, couple days, a couple weeks?
It really just depends. You know, I started to notice that within a couple of months, everybody starts to like, you know, get the basics down. Vacuuming, wipe down. So actually when it comes to a wipe down, that's where I have like my more trusted people do it. Because I had somebody that just started a while back. They did a wipe down and I asked like, hey, is everything look good? Oh yeah, everything's fine, okay. I did my walkthrough, cup holders were so wet, you know, on the steering wheel. The face of it was fine, but if you look at it at different angles, you saw that it was dirty. So it's really in the name, it's detailing. It's the small details. Even though your client's not gonna see it, we know that it's dirty. We see it, we gotta get it. They're paying good money, you know, we need to provide the results for them.
Are you looking for someone part-time, full-time, on call? What are you looking for?
Honestly, it would be a mixture of all of the above. Most likely on call. Reason why is because, you know, my schedule varies. I don't have like set days that I work. I usually work 7 days a week. Sometimes if I feel burnt out and I don't have a client the next day, I'll take the day off. You know, I don't have set hours, you know, days that are like, I take clients at this time. It really just varies. So at the moment, I mean, I have my guy Carlos. He's kind of on call. He usually checks in with me every day, you know, for the next day. When I have this fleet account, for example, I'm usually told ahead of time, like, hey, you know, we're gonna need you for the week of this day, of this week or whatever. So I'll let him know, like, hey, we have the fleet account coming up, and he's always there. So that helps out a lot. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for at the moment. On call would be ideal, but really what I need is just like I mentioned earlier, I need somebody reliable and punctual as well. That way, it could get to the point to where I'm just, hey, I need you to go this place, I need you to go over here, and I know that the job's gonna get done, and I know that the client's gonna be happy, because that would help free up a lot of work for me, and I could focus on other things. Ideally, me being able to focus on those other things, you know, like overhead, administrative things, for example, I would be able to give my helpers, my employees, like better work environment, you know, for example, better pay, all that good stuff, better equipment. The thing is, I talked to other detailers, you know. Shout out to Cali Lux. We've been talking for a couple of years, you know. He was out in like the IE area, like High Desert, Fontana. Him and I are always talking, and one thing that like I've kind of caught on to is detailers. They're very they like to nitpick other people's work, you know. And the thing is that it's so easy to point out people's flaws, people's faults, because then you're just kind of like, oh, I wouldn't do that. Oh, I would have done this differently, you know. So I guess that's why some people, they prefer to get people with no experience, because they get to train them how they want them to work, train them their way. I'm open to it. I really don't mind. I just need the extra help at this point. Hey, but let me know, guys. Have you guys ever worked with another detailer? Was it a great experience? Would you guys do it again? Hey, but if you guys are looking for some extra work, looking to make some extra cash, looking to gain some experience on the job, let me know. I'm out in the San Gabriel Valley, you know, LA County, OC area. Let me know down in the comments below.
I forgot to mention, transportation. They come meet you at the job, they come meet you at your place, and they come with you. How do you like to do it?
It really just depends. It's whatever easier for both parties. For example, if they're close to me, I'll just have them meet at my house, and then we'll head out and I'll do all the driving. If I'm kind of closer to their house, you know, the area that they live in, I'm just kind of like, hey, I'll be over here. If you want to meet me for the job, we could do that also. It's whatever's beneficial for them.
And let's just say you hire somebody, but they're like right now, today, they're like, oh, bro, I forgot to tell you, I gotta leave by 1. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, it would be a little frustrating because you're expecting to have that help, but you really can't do anything about it. You know, you just got to roll with the punches, just let it happen. But you could make it known, like, hey, next time, let me know. A heads up would be nice. Or, you know what, your schedule's not gonna work with mine. Appreciate the help, but you know, we're gonna part ways, kind of thing. Yeah. So that's where I'm at with my business at the moment. If you guys want to continue, you know, following my growth in the business, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay blessed.